Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm your entrepreneurship tutor, Professor Henry Bwisa from Jomo Kenyatta University of Agriculture and Technology. Today, I want to talk about rite of passage in Africa, but I will focus on just one aspect of the Bukusu rite of passage among the male. Now, the Bukusu are a sub-tribe of the Luhya tribe of the many Kenyan tribes. This is in response to the mannerism of the members of the County Assembly, the MCAs of Bungoma County, which is the 39th of the 47 counties of this East African nation. Yes, but first things first. Who said that? Lewis told us, put first things first, and we get second things thrown in. Put second things first, and we lose both first and second things. So, first things first. What is rite of passage? Yes, this is a ceremonial event existing in all historically known societies that marks the passage from one social or religious status to another. Rites of passage have value both for the individual and for the community. Look at them. Sample these rites of passage in Africa. Look, there are South Africans, Zulus dancing. They are marking of the faces. There are the Maasais. There's even beating each other in West Africa. So there are many aspects, or rather forms or models of rites of passage in Africa. Now, the Bukusu main rite of passage for men is the circumcision ceremony, which is not an event but a process. It is accompanied by song and dance, but one song stands out: Sioyayo. Its special verbal text builds strong emotions in the candidate, thus emboldening him to face the knife. Sioyayo is a very sacred song and at the center of the Bukusu culture. It was first performed to Mango, largely considered the founder of circumcision among the Bukusu. This song is only performed during circumcision ceremony, and circumcision comes only in even years. Now, the Sioyayo song is literally the anthem of the Bukusu nation. And we all know that a country's national anthem, like other national symbols, represents the tradition, history, and the beliefs of a nation and its people. Hence, it helps evoke feelings of patriotism among the country's citizens and reminds them of their nation's glory, beauty, and rich heritage. It is not just sung anyhow, and definitely not in situations of disunity. The Tokyo Olympics are just over. When Kenya was not doing very well, people were grumbling. But then it started doing well, and our national anthem started being sung on the podium in Tokyo, and that brought all Kenyans together. More than a single politician or an MCA could unite people. People were united around the national anthem. That is how important a national anthem is. And that's how important the Sioyayo can be in Bukusu. Here are some main Sioyayo lyrics. Look at what it says. Wangwe maalule wakonle, the fierce leopards lying in waiting. So you have to be brave to confront it and save the community. Musinde we say, Musinde. You are uncircumcised boy. You need to pass on to become an adult and continue or start defending our country. You know? Embaluye fwe, khala khale, wivele. Our initiation will continue even if you pull out. You know? What of these lyrics? Mango we mweala wahua embalu. Mango of the mweala gave us circumcision. You know? Omsinde o teremaka acha ebunyolo. If you are a coward uncircumcised boy should go to Lowland, and so on and so forth. So, that kind of anthem, Sioyayo, brings us together, encourages us to be patriotic. So, Sioyayo is sung only 4 times during the process of an individual's circumcision ceremony. First, Huchuhila at the father's home. That is when Sioyayo is sung. Then next, Hufuaraluliki at maternal uncle's home. When the boy has gone now to inform the maternal uncle about the ceremony, he is given a bull, and that very heavy part of the meat, luliki, is put in his shoulders. That's when they sing the Sioyayo. Then when he comes home, at the father's home, because the luliki is such a heavy meat, and this boy is going to dance all night, it is replaced by a lighter meat. This omboli, that's when again they sing the Sioyayo. And then finally, in the morning when he's coming from the river, yes, some elderly people might notice that during the night before the morning of the circumcision, they might notice something and they could even sing that song again. But the undisputed times are at these 4 and at that stage, at those stages. Now, recently, as late as yesterday, some members of the County Assembly of Bungoma, who are expected to know the meaning and importance of an anthem, sang the Bukusu Sioyayo, which is literally the anthem of Bukusu, in a rather mutilated form, not even the lyrics that I've read, and using it against fellow Bukusu members, showing the disunity among them, the unpatriotism and so on. And they did it in an ordeal and in participation, full, very active participation were women, which again goes slightly against the tradition of the Bukusu. Yes. When I heard this, I sought consultations. I talked to one retired circumciser from Kabuchai, Bwana Edmond, Omukuka Edmond Malulu Nasina. Listen to part of our conversation. Yes, I talked to a retired circumciser. After we saw the CEO yayo. Luluimbo lwefu CEO yayo ngati bakholele bungoma. Nesese ni pila ho omuhedu omukuka wa retire rekeshen ko kambolele. Nerundi omundi nebembelo oyo bamwibila kali. Kakabane mulo memala yezi yali mukuzu wenywe. Neko katona kuche unji bileze CEO yayo male wese zumbukuzu male zine mazezi ne makuru. Iye neli yani kono kukutu ndo ya bulima ko befite babe. Onyala waba ko wisuche wa mwene zikila ka. Onabo ne papa wange. Wewe baba kwa nenge kuto mala wakire ndo waki no chai kumukoro ne kupa kama tena. Wewe kwa ni baba bene kutira ne kwa no kwa zikila baba no kutombola na kutoka chimba ni zizo no chikoloji. Endi. Ono zini no basi ni baba kwa baba na kutiri no muko ni ko bukezi. Ngero ne kwa pa ko ko mu. Ono ne ila kuita kasi yo ko ko na mahali mala na mwena ila kile. Oya ni bata kuwali barano sita mala kufaile gete ne muko to kubale bantu bano ngati bakwana. None zeze ni talengile kola nengile kumanya kisafari checho kilande kola kandu nde ku video. Kola nandi kama kuna kama kozo niko ita. No ile zinakana kangano kana kaneta no rendi kana. Wewe lole yo kuandikila bantu ne ata ne kuliye ne kusomia yo kubola bantu kuli kumwima pebo kuno kuli strong. Ne baboli nabali none mulomo strong ne babene webenyo lobakola zamusaba abamulina ne mulomo serious kwe. Sababu na kupapa national anthem ya Kenya baadhi mpaka kata budu ndio kama bakadi yefa na nipende. Ne malanga liye ni engene ya anthem yefwe. Yo ya yiye babu. Yewe ne kakalimbo akana baba ne bali baba basumi kabakola drama abo keje bali kimima kebu kabegiri bebe na baba ala wakila akabo keje bandu malaba kabakola play na mwe ne bali drama na mwe kuzomi abakola mule ne ko momundu kumufa inone bakolele sikenye bukole musata yani bali kifojoro ne kukona kukutola na no nabwe na ulile na moro manga nende abele nende kitu yano nabo laje ya papa mkuka ni ala ya kubole bebwe kwaba ebyo kandire kwa nandi binne bino si kolone zikali otasi kenye wezi wa ezimbeta ne rundi muzikumenyeze zimbata babo ora Israeli ni pa bio ya binanga na kuchokira na bemba na paka na kuchokora bio imani shangazi asiyo ya mali ya mboko kama kurusia muwana bakuira mubuwanga kuwe kumyando diwanu ko mala kode pejitu nenono yama triena yama kumango na mwezi yama enyuma mango na mwe ala wala kwa mango pia ndio kuyala mwalo bana ni yanga na wewe balingo omubukusune kama ebukanda apimbrange ebukanda ne rifan ononga ngeje muno mukolongolo wa kwanza nganekema muyala wa mango eta ba fulani ya pamba aibele ndio rabando ya hiyo ba fulani alama kwa hiyo ndio na event ngene hata niende ndio sana apimu msinde ononga nekere mo angale wodi kumbira kumene kuno mzio ya jamu angazi ani ndale mzio ya kuanda taja kupinga jabu abunyida ndio ngeze bafare kila sababu ina kwa mkolongo oyo au mkolongo wa kuna sita bila kitu kwa ndugu ngale bamkole mekrete ni from Uganda to Kenya no nisio mkolongo mulongolo abyala mala bachuma kaba batyonaka bazawe yes aha ehe ndiye wembelaze wamuboneta ata luye mwamupapirye holi oje bunyolota legeza hapo kombili yoko kumukangota. Yes, I want to agree with this circumciser that perhaps we had many other songs we could use. We could use the Khalwal innovation, so and so must go, so and so must go. We could Yote Yawesekana Bila, but to come and grab a sacred song, which is supposed to be a symbol of unity, a symbol of tradition, a symbol of culture. To me, the MCAs were offside.